Welcome back to Metals, Money, and Markets. We're at July 6th for MiningClips.com. I'm Rob Goodman, and as always, Mickey Fulp, the Mercenary Geologist, will run us through these numbers. Okay, Mickey, some good numbers here. Record employment and a really good June jobs number. Let's spin through it here where gold eked out a little gain this week.
Well, gold actually tested 1240 on Tuesday, and I think it actually went to a low at 1238, but it bumped right off of that, and that's important. That's resistance. But it ended up the week at 1255, up 0.2%, mainly on a weaker U.S. dollar, I think. Silver, right around 16, closed at 1601, down 0.5%. Platinum at 842, down 1.2%. During the week, it actually briefly dropped to $800, which is a low since the global economic crisis. But once again, it bounced right off that to close at 842. Palladium basically flat at 946.
And copper just continues to get battered here.
Well, copper hit 11-month low. Overnight, it dropped down to 282. It closed at 285, lost almost 0.5%. And the buyers are just gone. This trade war rhetoric, and I really think that's all that this is, has really scared everybody away from buying copper in the short term. It's in 7-month backwardation, as it was last week. This is quite unusual. Just remember, a month ago, copper hit a 4.5-year high at 326 or 328, something like that. Does not look good for the copper market right now, but I want to tell you, Rob, Escondido labor talks are not going well, and a final decision in that is less than 3 weeks, and that could send the market flying upward. Just saying.
Heading over to the energy markets here. After a couple of big weeks, oil took a little breather this week.
It did. Saudi Arabia production is now at an all-time high, or approaching that at 10.7 million barrels a day. But compare that with U.S. production at 10.9 million barrels a day, which has been flat for 4 weeks now. It's kind of plateaued. One thing to note is the Brent to WTI arbitrage, which was approaching $11 sometime within the last month, is now at less than $3 as those two oils come together. U.S. production flat, as I said. Inventories flat. The rig count is at +5. All told, WTI finished at 73.83 for about a 0.5% loss. Uranium was flat at 22.80.
Yeah, and under these currency markets here, I believe I saw the U.S. dollar hit 95 before it retreated.
Well, it did. It was at 95 a couple of weeks ago, and now it's at 94.04 for a 0.6% loss. Don't know exactly why. Interest rates are trickling down, but we're really happy when we get a little bit weaker dollar here, and the dollar trend could be going down. There's some people that think with interest rates kind of easing off, the dollar's gonna back off a bit. I think that would be welcomed by the Trump administration. Meanwhile, the euro gained about the same amount as did the loonie. Euro closed at $1.17.5, and loonie closed at 76.34 for a 0.4% gain.
And wrapping up these equities markets, good economic data like we said, but there's some trade tariff talks here, but the market's eked into a gain here this week.
Yeah, it was a short week, a strong week. All sectors up, especially tech, and this is despite the trade war, which would be very disruptive to some of the high-tech companies like Apple. But I think the sectors are starting to realize this is trade negotiations. We're far from a trade war at this point, although tariffs do kick in today. Market kind of ignored that. Dow finished at 24,456, up 0.8%. S&P 500, really nice week, up 1.5% to 2760. And NASDAQ, the big winner, up to 76.88 for almost a 2.5% gain. And maybe it really wasn't the big winner. Russell 2000 small caps are booming. It closed just below its all-time high at 1693, with the all-time high being at 1708. So with another strong week in the market, we can see new all-time highs for Russell 2000.
And meanwhile, the venture ended up exactly where it started.
Yep, no joy on a short week. Declining volumes. Summer doldrums are here, mates. Let's go on vacation and party.
Okay, Mickey, we'll do that and keep our eye on the wire. And I noticed that Germany is backing off their tariffs on cars, so we'll see how that goes. Appreciate the insight, Mickey.
All right, thanks a lot, Rob.